Hi, welcome to the Train Shop Weekly. This is Volume 2, Episode 17. I'm Bill Henning. This is my brother Harry, our cousin Walt.
How you guys doing?
And welcome to our little weekly
or whatever
wrap-up for the week. Been a busy week here at the shop. It's Christmas.
Busy month.
Yeah, it's Christmas season, so it's busy around here. But a lot of new stuff's been coming in, so we figured we'd each pick something that we were like. A lot of engines came in, a lot of Lionel
stuff we've
stuff.
been waiting on.
So we figured we'd hit on a few things this week. If you enjoy the show, hit like, hit subscribe, and join us each week or so. Up first, we do have a couple, I guess, magazines or paperbacks came in. Combat Publishing always has a few special issues. This one was How to Model Locomotives, 308 Tips and Techniques to Upgrade Your Fleet. So if you want to learn how to detail your locomotives or such. Has some interesting. I just paged through it yesterday briefly, or whatever. And it did have some pretty interesting tips and ideas.
Tips on painting and decaling.
Yeah.
Then the next one we have is trains. 150 years of narrow gauging, and the East Broad top on it. And really didn't get to go through it, but it has some pretty neat older pictures and newer pictures.
Yeah, the East Broad top's coming back. Coming back. Yep. So that's nice to see.
And then we have the January and February of the classic toy trains. And you guys know the articles in there, so we don't have to really
Oh, this one has a really cool article, I thought. The cover shot. The guy did a layout, all based on the Disney Pixar movie, The Cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lightning McQueen.
I know.
Got Flo's Diner, and
I know they also have the layout in there too for Angela Thomas.
Yeah.
That's in there as well.
I just pointing out the Cars.
She's a good friend of ours.
I'm a big Cars fan, so it was.
So you got to check the Cars out.
Yeah, that was a really cool layout. I was digging that.
That's pretty cool.
What else? We did get a special surprise or present from our friend Anthony out in Ohio. He's
keeps asking me something about some sculpture or I don't even have.
Nice
I'd have to look it up. Growler.
Growlers.
Yeah.
He sent us growlers. He's custom growlers, one for each of us.
I'm like, what the hell's a growler?
Yeah, Anthony's. I mean, kind of like you. He's taking it tough health wise.
Yeah, I know.
You know, he's.
I was talking to him tonight.
Yeah, it's nice to see him stay active with the hobby. But he sent 3 growlers, one for each of us. So we got the Reading lines for Walt, Lemon and Lime Express. They have sodas in there for him. Got the Pennsylvania Railroad Hobo's Delight Root Beer for you.
Got root.
Yeah, I got root beer.
And then the Amtrak Coach Classic Cola, which
I think he did a real neat job on the labeling and
really
stuff
cool.
like that. I think that's really cool.
So that was really nice of
It was
them.
one of Anthony's projects that he was working on.
Oh, I guess there must be a place out there, or.
Yeah, he does some stuff in the mall with his wife and that, and it's really neat, some of the stuff they do. I thought that's pretty cool.
So I was going to refrigerate them for tonight, but I didn't get a chance to crack them open.
Nah, I ain't cracking mine open. Mine's going to go on my shelf for now.
He did ask if anybody would be interested here, if any of our customers would be interested in some of those, but yeah, I'll have to see about that because they're really cool. But that was really nice of him, riding an Amtrak and a Penny.
Yep.
He's got us covered. So that's pretty nice.
But then to go with it, we got that meal thing there.
Oh yeah, this is
that
cool.
thing's pretty cool.
This is the Choo Choo Train.
You'll get your kid to eat.
If you have a young kid, this is the coolest.
Who likes trains?
He likes trains.
Especially if he likes Thomas, it's the right color.
Yeah, it's the right color as Thomas. But it's neat. It's a dinner set. You got a cup. That pulls off as a cup. Yeah, you got a
Bowl
or something. A small bowl, your plate. Then the side rods pop off, and you got your fork and spoon. I mean, that's the coolest thing.
I was wondering if they popped off.
Yeah.
Then you can put your lid on top of your soup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might put your fruits or something in there.
Yep.
But I think this was the coolest thing.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty neat when I saw it.
I mean, I think they're like $24 or something.
Yeah, 25
$24. They're dishwasher safe.
It's a neat one to.
For the young railroader.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's important to keep the kids in the trains, whether it's Sir Thomas or whatnot. So, if I had to point this out, we got these in.
Yeah, I thought that thing was pretty cool.
They're really
Actually, they're going pretty quick.
Yeah, they are. And
one guy came in like the first day we had them out and bought 3 of them.
Yeah.
I want my 2 grand.
One for each of the kids.
And I think he bought 1 for himself.
So I thought that was the coolest thing. They choo-choo train dinner set, so that's cool. What else? What do we want to talk about else? What's on my list? Dinner Monster Tank Car. Yeah, the Monsters Inc. That is the coolest thing.
The one I ordered came in. I've been waiting on this one.
I've been waiting for it too. But, if you're familiar with the Pixar, the Monsters Inc., the idea, the premise is they capture screams from little kids for the energy. Lionel came out with a tank car.
We have to play with this one.
Yeah, it has. This is the screen tank car.
We actually have this set up in the shop. Bill made a display. And kids come in and they scream at this thing.
Yeah, so the lights light up according to how much sound there is. So
Dad's face lit up the other day when he saw it. He's like, he started yelling at it, and he's like yelling at the tank car. It was pretty good.
Yeah, let me show you real quick. It's kind of cool.
As you can see, the scream car. And you get talking and you watch this lines go up and down as you're talking. And especially when your kids scream, ah! It goes up really neat.
It's a neat piece. It's a neat piece, yeah.
Oh, that's going to be fun on the layout.
Yeah! Then
measure the decibels.
You can also see how much sound your
track makes. You got a noisy rail. Yeah, that's going to be fun.
It is pretty neat too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how you can just roll along the track.
Monsters Inc. screaming and.
But if it's sitting in the shop, customers are sitting there talking, and you can see the light going up and down. So.
The other question is, how well's your rail? How quiet is your track?
That could be a good way to test 2 different tracks, different road beds. Running along.
How quiet is your road bed?
Cork versus foam.
Well, the little Monster Inc. thing don't go up on mine.
Yeah. Anyway, what else came in? F Units. F Units came in. Let's see, we all have our favorites, don't we?
Yeah, the Reading and Northern is the one I think both you and me ordered.
That's all. We're from the Northeast, so that's all our favorite. The Reading and Northern.
I actually
F9s.
keep debating whether I should even get mine.
Well, it looks good. They got the exhaust thingies.
Yeah, what are they?
What is that anyway?
I think the exhaust for the generator, maybe, or something.
They got one of those. What do you call that?
Rocket engines.
That's what it looked like.
That one of it has.
Somebody put side pipes on it.
It's in the magazines. It keeps it warm.
The
like
heaters.
Like a heater motor or something. It's a small gas motor.
Yeah, but modern passenger cars don't use heaters like the old ones did. Yeah, it's got to be for like a generator.
That's
something.
nice. Got the F9 A and B unit. Where they get them from Norfolk Southern. Last year.
I like the other set too, the Aberdeen.
Yeah, these are cool too. Aberdeen, Carolina, and Western.
Yeah, that was the other set that came from. What do you call it? From Norfolk and Western.
The other Norfolk and Southern.
Yeah, the Norfolk and Southern, because they sold off both sets.
Yeah, they were the Norfolk Southern business train, right?
Yep. But it's neat that both of them are Lionel, and that paint job on that is spectacular. I couldn't believe the metal flake. That's the first time I've seen a really nice metal flake paint job on a unit, and that's just unbelievable.
Metallic magenta.
Yeah, it came out really nice. I
It was,
mean, it looks close to pictures.
December 2019 when they got
When they got those?
Yeah. And then they have a set of Reading Northern in 2017. They got a set of F7s that are sitting up there at Port Clinton,
They're the ones
waiting to be refurbed.
Ones from Jersey.
Yeah, they're waiting for them to refurb. So maybe
they got a couple.
when they're done, I guess eventually they'll get a.
That or are they going to use them for parts for that?
I don't know.
Yeah, because he has a couple F7s up there that need rehab.
I mean, need for him to do an ABA set. You know.
I know he's got a lot of engines, a lot more than I thought he had. He's got like 50 engines. It's a lot.
Well, when that's your hobby, then that's what you collect. Yeah, we collect it in the small stuff. He collects it in the big stuff.
This is true.
Shall we see what one of these look like going around the layout?
Yeah, let's run one.
Which one are you going to run? You going to run the
Reading and Northern.
Everybody's ran the Reading and Northern. I seen like 4 videos of it.
Did you?
Well, then let's run the Alberdine.
The pretty one?
Yeah, the pretty one.
Oh, look.
They have the passenger cars out now that I think they have the one pack of passenger cars to match them, and then waiting for the other set to come out yet.
Oh, they do have the passenger cars
Yeah,
coming?
one set came out.
You look a little upset that I said to do the elite car. But if you want to do the Reading and Northern, you do the Reading and Northern.
I have a set of these, so I can run them anytime I want.
You know.
Well, that's why I said I like the paint job.
Like 4 people with the.
Yeah, well, we do have a few other road names too. I mean, we did get Santa Fe, Lehigh Valley, and that.
This is the dispatcher. Start up and hold. Over.
Right.
Yes, sir. We'll fire up. Out.
Get the crew talk off of it.
Yeah, that's what I was looking. Dialogue. Alright, now hit the crew talk.
Got a lot of tugs today. Better budget.
There's a button to turn that off.
We start out.
So you don't have a
Switchler says we've got 1 off and 3 on at the head end.
was actually a nice run. I like the sounds and everything on this. Are pretty good. We did bring out the others to show a little bit of the difference on the detail on the bodies, plus some of the other paint jobs. What's that? The Bessemer in Erie, which up on the top you can see they have their generator and so forth up here, where this is plain and doesn't.
This one matches
like they would when they back in the
imagine
day.
that.
Should have ran this one.
Which one's that?
The Lehigh Valley.
Yeah.
And you can see the difference in that, the roof detail on that one too.
Yeah,
Yep.
You're right.
You know.
And the location of the horns and the firecracker
doesn't have
antenna
it.
on this just don't have that.
That's not a firecracker. That's
Yeah, that's a firecracker.
No, they're not. They're not.
That isn't?
no. What the heck?
Ah,
are they
that's
called?
that other thing, the lay down. You're right.
Oh,
Firecracker's that little one that stands up.
Yeah. What the heck, man?
So yeah, they're pretty sharp. The some of them have the optional on there, like the Lehigh Valley and the Santa Fe, the super bass B unit, along with a powered B unit.
Yeah.
What's the other one we wanted to look at is the Santa Fe.
Yeah, the 210-2. 210-2 or 210-4?
210.
210-4. I like the Pensy version of that there.
I figured we'd take a look at the black bonnet, just because it's called.
The black bonnet I thought was neat for
Is that
a
a-
fantasy scheme.
So I was going to ask, is that a
Yes, that was a fantasy, and the Pensy was a fantasy. And because the Santa Fe ones of these, the Pennsylvania Railroad actually leased them out in western PA and Ohio. And they used them for coal drags.
Yeah, these 210-4s, they were built in '44. The paint scheme, or these black bonnet paint scheme, I think basically came from the Lionel 48 catalog.
From the Santa Fe Super Chiefs.
Yeah, well, they had like an error in the catalog where the engine was the Super Chief.
It was black.
It was black. Yeah. So then, and they never made a black war bonnet paint scheme until decades later. So now I think Lionel kind of plays off that theme. A couple other manufacturers did the black war bonnet.
Yeah, MTH did
cool,
it,
right?
K-Line did it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, for a steam engine, I think it doesn't look bad.
Yeah, it don't look bad at all.
I'm surprised at how big the freaking tender is.
That's like an oil tender, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an oil tender.
It's huge.
But
Is the Pennsylvania oil one too?
no, that actually has a coal tender with it.
That's a smaller tender too.
Slight bit smaller. Actually, I'm going to set that one up beside it if we want. You want to pull that one out, Walt, the Pensy? I think the Pensy one's a neat fantasy paint scheme too. We did get a couple different various paint jobs here, but the two fantasy ones, I think they're pretty neat for what they are.
Okay, all your switches
All
underneath.
switches underneath the sand dome.
Yeah, I think that's cool.
And like you say, it's a Pensy fantasy scheme, so they did the red up on the roof along with the Pensy style tender. Now look how much shorter that tender is.
Yeah.
But it's a what if Pensy went and painted the Santa Fe and kept using them type deal.
So we see what it sounds like?
Yeah, let's see what one sounds like. What do you want to try, the Santa Fe paint scheme?
Yeah.
Put this one on.
Thing's a beast.
Oh yeah.
This is the block operator. Clear to move east on one runner when ready. Over. Yes, sir. I'll fire her up. Out. It's gonna be running on long if we don't move on soon.
walked out with the Santa Fe to run, and we wound up running the Pensy. All right. Well, that was kind of fun. Interesting.
Not bad, steam engine. It's
No, it is a beast.
That's what do you call? I don't know.
Well, you're not a steam engine
No,
guy.
I'm not really a steam guy.
Me, I like steam engines.
They're a big, nice looking engine, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Anything else worth talking about, Walt?
The other thing that came in, we got the bump and go trolleys.
The hippie trolley.
Bill wanted to look at the hippie trolley.
That's it. The Trippy Trolley.
A trippy trolley.
Trippy trolley.
It's a Trippy Trolley. It's got lights and all kinds of fun stuff.
I thought that was a rather neat one.
Peace, love, and good old trolley.
They're based upon their regular trolley that they make now, which is based upon the original 60 trolley Lionel did years ago, but with newer renovation. But the paint job's pretty cool on that one.
Yeah, it's got colored LED lights. It's like a
reminds you to Beatles.
it's a party on wheels, man.
Psychedelic.
Psychedelic party on wheels. Look, I'll show you. It's cool. And that's the Trippy Trolley.
Yeah, I like that thing. It's
I
pretty
don't know,
cool.
I think it needs a little bit of sound. You know, at least a little bell sound, like ding ding, little ding ding.
Yeah.
You know, you put an electronics in it, how hard could it be to put a tiny speaker in there? You know,
Well, a speaker, then you got to add a sound system.
Then it'd be another $50 added to that
Yep.
other thing. You just gotta get a little Bluetooth speaker next to your railroad. Put it in your train station with Bluetooth speaker.
Well,
Play
isn't that why we have that little radio station that is Bluetooth from Lionel?
Yeah, they didn't make that again.
Yeah, I have one of those on the top of the mountain. I thought it was pretty cool.
You need to do a train station well, they got the train station where you can record the sounds that we were playing with.
Oh yeah.
That was kind of cool. What else did they
Yeah,
do?
the Trippy Trolley stop there.
we have, alright, Woodland Scenics, their new traffic lights. In all three scales we got them in. And
I think they're awesome.
I don't know, they're pretty sharp looking, but that's an awful small N gauge one.
Oh,
Get out the
that's
magnifying glass. And here are the O scale ones, kind of give you about the best look. So
I like the one for the four-way cross with the
this
blinking yellow.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool. I thought that was neat.
That. Some
And
pole,
then the
such a-
traffic light itself.
yeah, the pole traffic,
Yep.
pole ones,
Yeah, I thought they were pretty neat.
and then your regular old standalone guys.
The standalone ones are neat.
Yeah, these are nice. They have,
They're well detailed.
but they have, and going in one direction you got your yellow light on or a green light, and the other direction is like red. Yeah, 2 red lights and 2 green lights.
Yep.
And then the
It gives you a little bit of
and
more
then the
action.
4-way is a 4-way yellow light.
It gives you a little bit more action to your layout.
Yeah, I like that. Some of the pictures they have are
Pretty neat.
pretty cool looking. Neat.
Yeah, look how small these things are. Mini.
Now look at the single standalones. Look how small they are.
I know.
They're
It's like,
about an inch tall.
glad I don't do N gauge.
That's pretty
I can't see something that small.
Other than that, what else is going on? Anything particular?
That's it.
No, I
was-
think we're good.
With the last week we were talking
Oh.
about the submarines with the flat cars.
Yeah.
It's something, whatever. Maybe next week, maybe next show we can talk about flat car loads. maybe a favorite flat car load, or something you've done as a flat car load, or just some ideas.
I can bring in one of my favorites from Lionel that I've had from the past.
Maybe each bring in a favorite flat car load or idea.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Oh, by the way, some guys asked about the rocket challenge. We are holding that off till around March or April.
So it gets a little nicer out.
Yeah, it gets a little warmer out, and we can have the rest of the guys that down with us. It gives them a chance to prep and work through making their stuff, so we can all get together and have fun.
Maybe for now we should have a flat car challenge.
I don't know.
For the three of us. You know,
You mean making a...
come up with a good flat car load.
Yeah.
I want to apologize for my, last episode about an alligator. I'm a little confused. Because Mr. William put one on top of my head, and he seems a big Mr. Joker. I'm sure you'll have something. But I wish I would have videotaped last week. I could have had him good. With that meter car.
Yeah, it is what it is.
But don't worry, I'll get him.
We're not all perfect, Walt.
I'll get him.
Alright, so maybe I'll do a flat car load challenge.
Oh, I got the flat car load. Oh, I already know that one.
Alright, so we're challenge coming up. We need to do a flat car load. Something creative.
Oh, I can get creative. I've done quite a few flat car loads.
Alright. So that's what we're gonna do. Flat car load challenge coming up.
All right, guys. Thank you for visiting us. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and hopefully you like us.
And would you call if you're in the area? Stop in
by.
and see us.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.